Finally, the days are getting longer and the sunshine is getting warmer. This weekend I started preparing my garden for spring. The greenhouse was an utter mess. Grapevines everywhere. Apparently the chickens had used it as a party den last fall, and the winter storms had done a number on it. Number of glass panes shattered. So that's the first thing I tackled. Pruning back the grapevines to the main branches, tidying up, picking up a gazillion glass shards, and making it a clean slate for growing plants. I don't enjoy the work, but I love the result, and honestly, that makes me feel inspired. The next thing on my to-do list was to prune the apple trees. March is an excellent time to do it. The sap hasn't started making its way out to the branches yet, and it's not too cold for the cut surfaces to heal. Hello? The sheep wanted in on the fun too, and they made their way out of the barn. I let them stay out and enjoy themselves. Well, that is until half of them were out of sight. Hey, man. Well, some of the sheep have run off. But they'll do anything for food. Ma! It's very windy out today, so I think I'm going to sit here in my greenhouse. I went to buy some seeds yesterday and potatoes. I guess nothing really says spring like starting to plant. So let's just see. I had actually intended to buy my seeds online this year, but I went and bought some potatoes and onions. And they had some really cheap seeds, so I just bought some. I didn't find everything I wanted, but some. So let's have a look at what we got and what we can start sowing now. These are some of my, can you see that? Can you see it now? My favorite beets, they are long and taste like regular beets, but they are long, so got me some summer carrots, some winter carrots, got some regular peas, sugar snap peas. What else? Cauliflower. We can start growing them. And I don't know what you call this. I'll put the name on the screen. I don't remember what it's called in English. And some kind of runner beans, yellow. Mangold. Lettuce. Pray. And a couple of different sunflowers, just because. And here I was getting ready to sow, but I just noticed on the back of all of these it says to sow in April at the earliest. The only one that says you can start sowing indoors in March is the cauliflower. So I guess that's that. I'm not sowing them yet. I did get some spuds. Let's see. I've had these before. These are asterisks. They develop late, and I got the biggest bunch, 3 kilos. They will be good for storing, I think, over the winter. And I got a kilo of Queen Anne summer potatoes. I'm not a huge potato eater by nature, so I'm not gonna overdo it. I'll get plenty from these, I think. And also early, like spring, early summer potatoes. Rocket. What are they saying about the rocket? One of the very earliest and most popular fresh potatoes that give round buds with a mild taste. They're not going in the ground right now. I'm going to start them indoors just to give them a head start for a few weeks, and then I will plant them outside in April. I also got a little batch of mixed onions. I don't even know where I'm going to plant these things. So that was today's sewing segment. I do a whole lot of planning for these videos, as you can tell. This is the result. Well, I guess you should be glad I'm not an educational channel. One of my neighbors asked if I needed any firewood, as she had too much. The timing was perfect, as I was just about to run out. I swapped the bale spare for the pallet fork attachment on the tractor and picked them up right away. greenhouse. Since I had the tractor running, I swapped attachments again and went to grab a bale for the horses. The mud was really bad, but at least it ended up on the right side of the fence. I really enjoyed our conversation about prepping last week. One subject that came up a few times in the comments was a root cellar. Well, it just so happens that I have a root cellar underneath my kitchen, and it's been used for food storage for over 100 years. You are hereby cordially invited to explore my root cellar with me. Here we go. It's a small root cellar. It is yay high, and the ground is covered with gravel. The walls, I am pretty sure, is cow manure and straw. There's also a single chair down here, which is kind of unsettling. And the guy who lived here before me, he used this for food storage, which is exactly what I want to do as well. So this is stuff that was left behind. Sliced cucumbers with dill. This I have absolutely no idea. Pickled cucumbers. This says wine. No, not wine. Grape jello. Grapes. Same with this one. And how about this? I have no idea what that is, but there's a hell of a lot of mold growing on it. I don't think this was properly sealed. So there you have it. This is my root cellar. And later this year, we shall be hopefully stocking it up with carrots and potatoes and maybe some preserved stuff. This cat is Rupert Piddlesworth the First. He has never seen this root cellar before. He is very wary, but also very curious. And that's Cooper. Meow. Dogs are slightly distraught that mother is underground. Okay, let us exit. And there you have it, a weekend in the life of me. The weekdays are dedicated to my job and feeding the animals, so whatever needs to be done around the farm is what ends up on film, basically. Judging by the state of my house, you may very well end up watching me clean it one of these days. But first, I think I want to get started on the hallway. We'll see what next weekend brings us. I'm genuinely happy that you're following my journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. I am genuinely